Oh, exposure. Focus. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Inconceivable. We are below deck. It was raining a moment ago. I was outside measuring for brightwork, trying to get some idea of the materials we're going to need to replace the brightwork outside. And when it started raining, I jumped below deck and I was going to do a little experiment, so I figured I'd share it. I normally, when I'm shooting video, I use this Rode video mic. It's a fine little shotgun microphone. It's great for, picking up things directly in front of the camera. What it doesn't do is, it's not great for conversation, for voiceover, for use when the subject is not close to the microphone. And I realized from my recording studio days, we had a wireless microphone, lavalier system. There's a little microphone here, boom, transmitter, and it's got a mount. It mounts right on the top of the camera. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's pop this on the top here. Ooh. I normally wire other people. I'm usually wiring myself. All right, so that's good. Power it on. And power on the receiver. Boom. Plug it in. Check. I see signal. Uh-oh. Check. Am I plugged in the right thing? Plugged in. Check. Oh, what's going on? What's going on here? Yeah, I'm transmitting. Receiving, yeah, that's all good. Maybe I can't, I'm gonna turn this off quick and see if maybe I have to cycle the recording. Check. Yep, I think that's what it was. It won't let me plug it in while I'm recording. Hey, let's try this out. I now have a microphone. I'm getting signal. Walking around, doing some things, looking at my little bottle. I had plans for this little bottle. I was going to put a little bit of sand from every beach that we visited, and I had just hung this. I had plans for the fishing pole, too. It's all right. We'll get to it. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, having a conversation with myself. And I'm way up front in the V-berth. Oh, yeah. I hope you can hear me. Wonder how it sounds as far as me rubbing against the microphone with my fuzzy face. All right. We might have a thing. That's pretty cool. Let's do another thing. Well, it's really windy. It's blowing like 20, 30 knots out here. It's crazy, although it's kind of died down now. No time like the present, right? Let's give it a shot. All right, let's set this up outside. Ooh, breezy. All right. Hike up the shorts a little bit. Check 1, 2. We're testing the microphone. We're testing the manaphone in all different configurations and positions. Hey, I'll have a seat. Oh, there's goose shit all over that thing. And here comes the sun. I'm probably wildly overexposed. It's really muddy down there. I'm not going down there. Cool. Well, that works. I hope. I have to listen back to this footage to make sure. But if this works, this is kind of a cool thing. Right? Yeah, I agree. So the sun has come back out. I think I'm going to get back to what I was doing outside. But see you guys later. Finger guns. Let's try to get some. let's call it 14 feet. $12.25. 3'6". I'm gonna eyeball that at 10 by 9 feet 2 inches. What did I say? Anyway, size 2.25 inches. 2.25. Whoa. Woo, doggy. Traveler. Wow, what is that? That is 9, 3.8. All right, that ought to do it. Looks like it's about to frickin' pour on me, so I'm gonna go down below quick. Did I close up the truck? Yes, I did. Got a little stormy there, didn't it? Rain. Right? So I got all the brightwork measured, which is cool. These combing pieces there, I eyeballed that this end, it's 10 inches. I should have checked the other end. I went for a maximum, but it doesn't matter. It's going to come out of one piece. There's no way I'm going to find a, 18-inch wide board or whatever, cut. It's just not going to happen. So that's going to be pricey. 3/4 inch, 10 by what? A 10 inch by 3/4 inch by 9'3", I think is the length. We'll see. I'll probably get one board, one 6/4 board, and see if I can resaw that in half. Boom. Okay, I think the experiment is over. I have no idea if any of this sounded any good. I hope it did. The wind is crazy. I don't expect it to sound very good in this wind. Oh yeah, wind levels really. I'll throw a high pass filter on it, see what's up. Oh yeah, wind levels really. And that's it. Stopped raining. There's more coming. Yeah, it's still coming. So, I guess I did a pretty good job of organizing in here. I bought these plastic containers because things were getting disorganized. So, see how that works out. It's raining again. Knew it. So, actually, I'm just going to go over these notes that I just took. Take my shoes off. Relax a little bit. And maybe make a cut sheet. I have to call around, see what's available. So far, I've only been to one lumber yard, and that was for work, and it's not they don't specialize like in boat building materials. They have teak there, and she quoted me something like $36 a board foot, which I guess is around the price. But I'm going to call around. There's Condon lumber. That's probably where I'm going to end up going for the plywood, and I don't know what I'm going to use inside. I don't necessarily have to use teak on the interior. The teak in Inconceivable, it's a little dark. I mean, that might be the varnish. Whoever last varnished this, maybe they used a more yellow kind of tinted varnish, but I don't like it. It's dark and yellow, and it's kind of ugly. It definitely doesn't match. I mean, this what is this material? The plastic, this stuff over here. It's just, what is that? It's Formica? I forget. It's so ugly, and it doesn't match the real wood. Maybe that's what makes the wood look so nasty, is this Formica. It's just so, ugh. I kind of want to replace this stuff with white. You know, modern boats, they're bright inside. The interiors are brighter, and you know, it gets so dark in here, especially at night. Even, you know, with the lights, it's just really dark, and I'd like it to kind of brighten up. You know, like this is white, this is white, this cabin top is white, so we'll make it a brighter color, or a color even. Like that's going to be the galley, so maybe like a pop of color, like aqua. Lynn and I both really like aqua, and maybe like, because there's going to be counter there. Yeah, anyway, long story short, I need to find some lumber. The place in Brooklyn, Rosenzweig, it's an awesome lumber yard. They have some amazing stuff, some, you know, pretty rare wood. The high end, a lot of high end cabinetry shops get their stuff there, but they don't specialize in boat building materials, which isn't surprising. South Bronx, who's gonna, you know, there's Rockin' the Boat is in the South Bronx, but that's it as far as boat building in the Bronx. So, you know, she has teak, but it's for architectural purposes. So I don't even know if the dimensions that they'd have are the right thing. I don't even know if it's, you know, proper marine quality teak. We're just going to have to look around. Condon Lumber. I'll call Condon. You know, they handle all of the marine plywood, Meranti. I'm going to go over my list that I just made out there, make sort of a cut list, or just kind of figure out how many board feet I need of teak. It may not be as much as I think, because they're all relatively, except for the combing and maybe the traveler piece, it's all relatively small pieces. So, and you know, teak sold board foot, so I need some long pieces. I'll scarf them together. I'll scarf the pieces together on the tow rail. And actually the tow rail is not one piece from stem to stern. It's broke up with combings. There's already, I can see where there are scarf joints from the original teak. So they didn't use like huge pieces of teak. I don't need 14-foot long boards. I can scarf together 6-foot boards, 7-foot boards, 8-foot bunch. Anyway, love you guys. See you soon. Don't mind me. This is not going to hurt a bit. I believe these are the original hinges. Oh my gosh. Steel. Why didn't I see that? Who does that? Yep, camera got a little wet. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I'm going to go.